Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Power Chef. We're not actually going to use it. We're just going to go through everything and tell you exactly how it works and all the accessories. And from there, we'll do some other recipes on some other videos later, so you'll get some good things that way. When you get your Power Chef, you'll get the bowl, and the bowl has measurements on it, both in metric and imperial, so that's good for if you're baking or measuring things out. You'll find there's a little ring on the bottom you have to put in, and that's just no skid. So when you're working on the counter, it's not going to slide all over the place. Okay, you'll get the little engine with the little string on it and the cover. And these both just have little slots, and there's little dots here. So you basically just drop it in and put it on the little slots, and it's on there nice and tight. But of course, the good part are the different blades that come with it. So this is the actual, now this is the super, super sharp, be really careful kind of blade. This is the food processor type blade. It does come with a guard because you want to be careful with it. And when you're not using it, you want to keep it in the guard. It just sits on the little bump down there that's made for it. And you put it on, you get your little cover in place. Put your hand on the top, the bottom's no skid, and you pull. I don't know if you can see the string. This is totally manually operated. Every time you pull, it turns 16 times in there. So it really is like a food processor. Those blades are so sharp. We do like hard apples, onions, things like that. If you want to make an instant salsa, you just pop your onions in and process them until they're how you like them. Then you add your garlic and your jalapenos, do the same thing. Add your tomatoes, do the same thing. Put in any other spices you want, a little bit of lime juice, and you have salsa in no time. And you know what's really cool is not only is that nice for the house, but what about if you put it in your RV or took it even in a tent or something, and you're eating yummy fresh foods at your campsite? How impressed are your neighbors going to be when you're making salsa by the campfire, hey? This blade is good for mixing and cutting. We use it for dips when there's thick things in there, like if we're making a dip with a cream cheese base or something, because this will beat that cream cheese up and get it where you want it to be in a nice dip. But if you were gonna actually say bake, just gonna put the guard back on because I always keep mine in the guard, and you wanted to say mix up a batter or something, it comes with a blade that would replace your mix master. Now this bowl is actually big enough that it can hold an entire cake mix if you're making a cake. So it holds a lot. Add your things in, put in whatever you want, and mix. Now, if you get one of these, without actually trying it at my house first, like when we used to have parties in the olden days, the first few pulls are always tight because the stuff in there isn't mixed yet, or they're big chunks of, say, apples or onions or something. So you gotta hang on for the first couple of pulls, but after a couple, once everything starts to break up and mix, then you're in good shape. Okay, now this also has a cool little opening over here where it's covered most of the time, and that's where this little funnel goes. Now this is really cool if you're making mayonnaise or aiolis where you have to drizzle something in. And why it's really cool, now you're never going to see this on camera, but this funnel actually has two positions, okay? One is open and one is closed. So you can actually put the funnel in the closed position, and I don't know if you can you see the measurements on the side of that?
No.
Nope, okay. It does have measurements on the side, so you can drizzle your oil in and measure however many cups or tablespoons or whatever you need in there. It goes up to 1.7 ounces. Or 50 mils. Put it in the closed position, you measure, and then you can put it into an open and it'll just start drizzling in on its own while you're mixing it up. And there you go, mayonnaise or aioli in no time at all by yourself. So that's really cool. This is everything that comes with this magical little machine when you buy it on its own. Now you can buy this accessory. This is called the Power Chef Whip Accessory. And this is for if you really want to do things like whipped cream, chocolate mousses, oh my goodness, they're so good, egg whites, anything like that. This just sets on top and just beats the heck out of everything. You literally can have whipped cream in 15 to 30 seconds with very little effort. Put in a little, whatever you put, sugar, a little flavoring, a little maybe Grand Marnier, things like that, and whip it up. Same with your egg whites for a meringue or a pavlova. Add some cocoa powder to your whipped cream and make a chocolate mousse. It's pretty amazing. So if you like doing things like that, or making whipped cream for your coffees when you make your cold brew coffees, there's a real quick, easy way to do it. This is dishwasher safe, but as most of us know, anything acrylic in the dishwasher will discolor, not discolor, but craze a little bit. The detergents are really harsh on you in your dishwasher on it, so we tend to hand wash ours, but you can throw it in the dishwasher. Now, we also have a little mini one of these. This is called the Chop and Prep Chef. This pretty much works the same way. It's got a little really sharp blade with a blade guard. And this lines up the same way. You just match the little, drop the cover on, match the little holes. It's all hooked up. And you pull your little string. This is really awesome for doing salad dressings because first you would put in your herbs and spices that you wanted to chop up. Then you could add your oil and vinegar and mix it all up, and you've got a salad dressing in no time at all. This is really good for doing a small batch of peanuts for peanut butter. You'll have peanut butter again in about 30 seconds. Or nuts if you're chopping them up for some cookies or something. You can also do probably what it should have been made for and advertised for. Chop up the Oreos for the ice cream, man, because that, with summer coming, is something you'll use it for a lot. Now, if you really like both of these, then what Tupperware has is a special where you get both sets, but it just comes with one of these. So this is the actual engine with the string pull. And you can see here, it just fits on top of this bigger cover that adapts it to the large Power Chef size. So they save you a little bit of money if you buy both because they just send one engine and then you just move it back and forth with whatever you're using. So it's a pretty amazing thing. We use this all the time. This is, again, in my top 5 that you couldn't get out of my kitchen if you tried. There's lots of recipes and hints out there. And like I said, keep watching this YouTube channel because we will do some different recipes on here using the Power Chef. Okay, as always, any questions, give me a call. Bye for now.